right. Okay. How we looking? We looking good. We feeling good. We live, baby. Are we live? I think we live, son. I think we at it once again. Can the world hear me? Can the world see me? I believe you can. I believe you can. So, as you can see from the title, indexing and Incendio. Incendio is not a real thing. It's a spell from this game here, Hogwarts Legacy. Talking about indexed universal life insurance policies. Now, these things are complex, long story short. They're not simple to explain. They're not simple products. They're complex. There's a lot of moving parts. There's definitely some calculus in the background for any, actuaries that are structuring these products. There's a lot that's going on. And so typically speaking, if you've got a pretty simple financial picture and you don't have a bunch of money to put into an insurance product up front and you just need insurance for the sake of paying a death benefit and that's that, you don't need anything else out of it. For most people, probably an indexed universal life policy isn't going to be for them. It's not what they're looking for. It's not what they need. But we're going to go over some of the details about them at a high level tonight anyway. And this is going to be part one. I'm going to cover a few more details tomorrow night as well. And just get into that, man. We want to make sure that you people understand what's happening with the insurance policies, you know? All right, so let's get a few minutes in here, though. See what's going on.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I do not care about the gobstones. I'm going to be quite honest with you. What are the other quests I can do? Trial, tones, tribulations. There we go. That's what we want. Now, hopefully, it's coming through a lot clearer tonight. Better than it was last night, because that was trash. Trash. As Abba from Abba and Preach would say, it was absolute trash. And I don't want to put y'all through that. I want you to be able to see me. I want you to be able to see the game. But I'm actually going to pull it up on my end too, so I can see what you see. And hopefully, it's clear. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah. All right. I'm not mad at it. I'll take it. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get into this first. Get this man his book. Put a few minutes into this and then we'll start getting into the policies a little bit. Like I said, this is going to be a very high level coverage regarding the index universal life policy tonight. I'm not going to drill down into how deep the numbers can go, because I would essentially have to break out a whiteboard or get some, tell you to get a pen and pad and start jotting down numbers. Am I going the right way? Need to go up, don't I? Yeah. And that's not what we're here for. I want you to learn, of course. We're here to educate, but whenever you're looking at a policy, you can always get hard details and hard numbers on what type of policy that you're looking at and seeing how it's structured. And if you have an advisor who's able to walk you through that, or at least someone that can get second eyes on it, then they can provide some details as well as far as whether it makes sense for you to put money into it or not.
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Please do.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Yeah, what are you going to tell him?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
All right.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
Thank
and
you.
don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Good to know. Nothing else in here, right? Okay. Go ahead and make my way out.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Good to know. All right,
Meet
so
me in Lower Hogsfield
this.
as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Noted. Now where is this? Here? Let's see, it's outside the castle. Oh wow. It's a pretty good sized map. Right when I was about to jump into it, but it caught me with all this. All right. Well, let me get out there then. Okay, so it's already got me set up to go out there. Good. Okay, so as far as an index universal life policy, so
Professor
this is
Fig
in.
and Weasley
have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me.
Revelio.
All right. It's a life insurance policy. Nobody interrupting. Okay. Index universal life insurance. So as the name implies, it is a life insurance product, first and foremost. So anytime you're looking at insurance, life insurance, the primary purpose, primary benefit of any type of life insurance is going to be the death benefit. That's why you buy life insurance in the first place. This is for most people. You're putting money into it for the sake of being able to have coverage in the event that you pass away and you have some obligations left behind that still need to be taken care of. Maybe your spouse needs to have a supplement for what would have been your income for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Maybe school was a cost for your kids and you wanted to ensure that that's paid off, so you have a policy that has a death benefit that's big enough to pay for that in the event that you were to pass away. But with an index universal life insurance policy, these can actually fluctuate a bit in value. So, they're tied to the market, and if the market goes up, depending on how it's structured, your portfolio or the cash value of your policy can go up as well. So there's a greater potential upside in an IUL than there would be in a typical term or whole life policy. A term policy isn't even going to have a cash benefit, so that's strictly just going to be for the death benefit, and that's that. A whole life will at least hold some cash. A universal can hold cash. And the universal life will also offer permanent coverage as long as the premiums are paid. So, these are just a couple of important factors that you want to keep in mind whenever you're buying into a product like this. Now, the thing about an index universal life insurance policy is that these things are typically structured in such a way that you have to have probably a pretty good premium up front to get the most benefit out of it, because the front end costs on these are high. They're going to be expensive, and as the years pass, and anybody that you talk to about this, any insurance provider that would be proposing one of these policies to you, they'll be able to provide a presentation that shows how the numbers are broken out as far as the expenses year by year. But they'll start out very expensive, and then as the years pass, they'll go down as a percentage in terms of their expense ratios. And another benefit, now I thought I was supposed to be, I'm just going to run outside the castle. So another benefit is that the cash value, if you ever needed to pull from that, does not affect your Social Security benefits. Now, for the crowd that's probably watching this, I don't think anybody here is really worried about Social Security anytime soon, but maybe you'll hear this and in the future it may mean something to you. But you can pull money out of these policies, if you're borrowing against it, and anytime you're borrowing money, it doesn't count as income. When you're on Social Security, whenever you're earning money, that can actually result in your Social Security benefits being taxed, depending on how much you earn. So there's a certain threshold that you can hit before your Social Security benefits gets taxed. So of course, nobody wants their benefits taxed. So they try to figure out ways of bringing in money, if necessary, into the household.
Thought you'd want to know.
Who's talking? Oh. Figure out ways to bring in money into the household without having it count as income or earned income. So withdrawing money out of 401ks, out of IRAs, selling holdings in brokerage accounts and pulling those funds out depending on how long you've held those holdings. If they're considered short-term capital gains, that would also count as income. So you just want to be aware and have the option to pull out additional funds, so it doesn't count against your income in the future. Okay, let me try and figure out where I'm supposed to be going right now, because I am clearly just running around in circles. So I need to get out of the castle. Where's the flute? Give me a flue outside the castle. Yeah, get me out of here. Okay, all right. Now where do I need to go? Put me back on the map. Take me to the world map. And let me set that waypoint. Gonna send me back inside the... Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'm going the right way. It actually isn't as far as I thought it was going to be. Just based on the map. Am I able to change gear anywhere? I believe I am. Yeah, I am. Good. Let's see what else I got here. So what am I wearing now? Doesn't do anything for me. All right. What about gloves? No magical properties there. What about this? Nah. With the Kangol. And match the inside of the robe too. All right. I'm gonna do it. Okay, okay. Now, clearly it looks too hot outside to be wearing a scarf and everything, but I don't care. Fashion hurts. What's this? What's this? What's this? What do we got here?
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
All right. We keep on pushing. Still running. Still going. Is this Hagrid's little thing over here. Well, I mean, this is probably well before he was actually born, right? But can I go in here? I can.
Revelio. I should investigate.
Investigate what? Investigate what?
Revelio.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Almost here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Can't
I've
say
never
just
met
yet.
Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is
She's a
safe to say that
Gryffindor.
Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
All right.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a
About to
dangerous pair.
slide on these
And the fact
wizards.
that they're working
Okay.
with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
Right.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Very good. Very
Be on
good.
your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Waggle.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Not at all.
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but He was wrong.
Ranrock
Many of
might
us
be
would
onto
like
something.
a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Okay.
It was nice
understandable.
meeting you.
Revelio.
Wish it had been under better circumstances.
Of course, of course. All right. So as far as some other cons associated with IULs, you know, as I mentioned earlier, they are complex. There are several fees that are tied to them.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too
Wait a
tired of
minute.
your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to see the horses with wings, right? It's a bad thing, isn't it?
Have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
All right. So yeah, complex, and there's several fees that are tied to these things. So just an example of a couple of fees that you could have: you'd have premium expense charges, you'd have administrative expenses, you could have rider costs, fees and commissions, surrender charges, and you know, each one of these things can have a whole description in and of itself as far as what that's actually paying for. So that's something that you would have to look into if you ever were considering getting an IUL, or if you were proposed to get an IUL. Just get a breakdown in terms of all of the costs that are tied to them and how much each one of those costs would be for the policy.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Yeah, what do you
Hello.
sell?
I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
The town?
Any whispers going about the town?
Always
You may have
whispers.
noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
And what do you sell?
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact,
Lowly.
I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Okay. Let's see
What
what
do you
you
have
got.
for sale?
What can I help you with today?
I don't even know what I'm able to use these for yet. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, I don't need to sell. That's my gear to sell. Okay, I don't want to do that. I found some of those.
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice.
Got 9 of those. Let me get another one of these Maximus.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Do I care about that? I don't. I just want the main story. Yeah. Alright. Alright, guess I'm going to herbology class. Give me the map. Have I found this flame yet? Guess not. Come on now, come on. Nah, it just looks like him. It just looks like Dobby. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh, this is a new area. Haven't seen this yet. The greenhouse.
She growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
All right.
Ah, hello. Class.
Man, this stream looks so much better than it did before. God, makes me want to redo all of my other videos, man.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
All right.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ah, that's right. These things scream. I forgot about that.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Takes 10 minutes to grow these. Huh, okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Okay.
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
All right, noted.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she...
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, how do I equip the cabbage? Okay.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her holding daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Get a few more of these. Take all of them.
Revelio.
Anything else in here I need to pay attention to? Guess not. All right, we're good. Keep moving. The environments in this game, though, they look really good. I mean, you can tell that they put a lot of work into making sure this place feels like Hogwarts. I mean, an enchanted school. But just think, how much money would it take to actually build out a place like this? I mean, of course not, you know, without all the magic, but to have a castle that's this large and this intricate, like the closest thing I could even think of, at least on American soil, would be the Biltmore Estate. And even that doesn't have the same level of,
why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I don't know,
I shall end our lesson here.
something.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Got another 5 minutes until that's done.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
I did it right.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay.
Did you know that you can use the map?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
Got a few more minutes left on that one.
For plants as well as friendships.
Okay.
Kindness and concern.
Well, while this is growing, it may not even take me a full 4 minutes to explain it, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it anyway. So with the IULs, like I mentioned earlier, they are tied to an index of some kind, typically the market. So if your performance in your index is up, then the cash value on the policy will go up. But there's something called a participation rate. So you may have, just as an example, a 70% participation rate, right? So essentially what that means is if the market happens to go up 10%, you only get to participate 70% of that 10%, which would be a 70% growth mark, right? And so whenever you're looking at a policy that's got a particular participation rate that may be lower than that, then you may be better looking at the market. Again, this is assuming you're kind of not paying attention to the death benefit, and this is early years in the policy. But you do want to make sure you're paying attention to the type of participation rate that you're getting. They, providers will put a floor as well sometimes. So if the market goes down, your policy can't go down. There's a floor. If the market has a negative year, you may have a floor of 0%. So it'll just be flat for that year. But on the years where it goes up, you may have that 70% lock in there. So it may go up 10%, 15%, 20% if it's a really good year, but you only get 70% of that. So they're going to make up that cost somehow, some way. You just won't be able to, have additional benefits all around the board. You're paying a much higher cost for a reason. But just something to be aware of. Like I said, we're going to get a bit more into it tomorrow as well, but just wanted to touch on these items at a high point right now. Where do I need to go from here? I feel like I should go do that dueling wands or whatever. I already attended potions class. Already done this. Oh no, this is herbology or whatever.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
On Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
No instruction, huh? Just tell us to make it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
All right.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
What do you need me to get, Gareth?
That's where I come in.
Get to it.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah, let's
I'll
get
get
it.
you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, okay. Let me see.
Your potion should not be.
Okay.
Revelio.
Just run through this man's office.
The head witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Where are you, Gareth? There he goes.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Alright, let's give that a little bit to brew. Looks like my stream is frozen. And I don't know why. Pick it up. Alright, how we looking now? There we go. Looking better.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait,
Something's about to
it's
blow
not
up.
supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Alright.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The
I
plants
do
you know
not
to
care.
them are often
I don't
essential to the
care.
potions you brew here.
I want to
Now,
start
I recommend that you find a safe
spell
location
whipping
in which to practice brewing.
trolls and
You cannot leave
goblins.
a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one. Class is dismissed.
Throw out one of these Chinese chomping pumpkin things. Alright. I think that's enough of that. I think that is enough of that. Enough. Get into something a little bit more raw, a little bit more stupid. %, on all these. Yeah. Alright. Able to switch profiles on this. Survival. Alright, so while this is loading up, I may not even have that much time really, but last couple of points here on the IULs for the night. I mentioned earlier that the policy can be canceled if you're not paying your premiums or if the cash value drops enough. to where the policy lapses. Fees, you know, again, like I mentioned earlier, can be pretty high early in the years of the policy. And if there's lower than expected returns on the policy, then you know you have to watch out for it lapsing off of that as well. And another thing to note is the surrender charges. So a surrender charge is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. If you give it up, if you sell it, if you say I don't want this anymore, and try to get out of it early, then there's a percentage charge that could go along with that. And it just depends on which company you're going through, which policy that you have, but they can range from, you know, a couple of months up to, you know, 10, 15 years. So it just depends on the length of the policy that you have and other factors. But again, these things are highly customizable, and there's all types of variations that can occur from one policy to the next. So nothing is really that standard as far as fees and returns and all types of items like that. So, oh no. Don't touch it. Oh, good. Got me. Broke my streak. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Alright. Keep it going. Nope. Clock's gonna run out on me. This isn't gonna go well for me. I can see it already. And it's sudden death. Yeah, this is a problem. I need to get out, get up, get up, get up, get ahead of him. Broke the record, good. So close. Get ahead up, get ahead up. Pick a hole. Pick a hole, pick a hole. Nope. Dang. Not bad though. I beat the record. My record. I got a simple race in there. That's fine. All right. Let's go to our usual. Let's go to our typical. See what the rest of the world's doing in Halo. Let's see what the rest of the world is doing in Halo. It's always such a long loading time with this. I forget every single night. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Definitely not going to cancel it. Come on, man. Come on, son. Why does this always take 3 hours to find a match? There's 24 people already found. Just load them up. And just put me in there. Just throw me in. Can't be that bad. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Blah, 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 blah. Getting tongue-tied over here. Put me in. There we go. All right. All right. Let's get into it.
Slayer.
Ooh. My worst game mode. Let's get it.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
First death on my team. Killed by 2 grenades.
We've lost a teammate.
Almost out. Oh, back away. Ah. All right. 3, 2. Okay, okay, okay. We off to a good start here. Let's see if we can keep that up, though. 15-10. 50% more kills than the other team. No, don't let that shield come back up. Nope. Wow, look at how rare that is. Top of the list for kills. That's not going to last long, but we'll see. So I have also tied for the most amount of deaths early in the match. But the strategy of stick with a teammate seems to be holding up pretty well so far, so not giving up on that.
Twice next time. Another one put down.
All right. 7 and 4. More kills than deaths. I'm not gonna jinx it. Match isn't over yet. Let me find my team though. I gotta get to them. Don't want to get caught out here by myself. That mongoose, get to him quick. Come on, shoot him.
Power items have arrived.
Oh, really? All right, let's keep it rolling.
Shall we?
Anybody want in? Anybody want in? Dang, son. Oh. We were right in the thick of it. I need another one. No better than that. You guaranteed you died, son. Why do that? I don't want it. I'll leave it right there.
Keep your head down.
All right, very good. Got an assist.
Another one down.
Oh, back up. Try to hijack you as soon as I get a chance. Messed up. Alright, 9 and 8. Still almost 1-1. Coming in heavy with them rockets though, golly. Let that keep going, they'll shut us down quick. real good, bro.
Consider this posse assembled.
I need somebody to take it. I need somebody to take it. Alright. I don't know if anybody's gonna claim me.
Power items inbound.
Victory is within reach.
Power items have arrived.
Almost had him.
Look both ways, friend. Soldier down. Keep a steady grip. Another one put down.
Come back up here. Come back up here.
Let's roll, shall we? A bit stuck.
Oh. Double-digit kills in a Slayer match. I'm feeling pretty good about myself, and we might actually win this. Is this pride? Can I land a headshot with this? Is tonight my night? Let's find out. Yes, I can. Yeah. Very nice. Hope I got that recorded. What we got here? All right, close match though. Let's do it again. Got me feeling good. Come on, come on, come on. Get me back in there while I'm still hot. I'm still on my streak. Yeah, that one's getting clipped. I'm gonna clip that tail into that match.
total control. Capture all zones to score.
3 times to win. All right. Oh, this gets crazy. You see my loadout? Okay. All right. Stick with a mate.
Hold all 3 zones to score. One of ours is capturing a zone. An ally is claiming a zone. Zone captured.
No, oh no, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Hostiles are capturing a zone. Zone lost.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Had a good streak going, but they are looking good. We only locked down 1 zone. They've got the other 2. Oh man, they got clean snipers too. That's not good. There we go. Good job, whoever did that.
Hostiles are capturing a zone.
Can't drive like me. Almost took it from him.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
Yeah, we gotta get A and C. We gotta get at least one of these under control. So they don't maintain that majority, but... This is oh, this is B. I want B. I mean, they got B, but I want better than B.
Your team is close to total control.
Okay, so... Oh good, they launched themselves off. You gotta get... Push to... We're about to lose C. We have it. We're getting A. Alright.
An ally is claiming a zone. The enemy is capturing a zone.
Oh, come on. Gotta get C. You gotta get C. Where's C?
The enemy is capturing a zone. The enemy has seized a zone.
Alright.
This zone is as good as ours.
Almost. You about lost it.
The enemy is capturing a zone.
Don't waste your time shooting over here.
Zone lost.
Your team is close to total control.
It's yours. Now we keep it. Hostiles are capturing a zone.
Never seen that. They can't lock down nothing permanently though. They keep taking. Pick apart and stick to them. What are we going for? A or C? Wow, God. Oh man, they got both of them. Oh my God. Alright. Oh, this isn't looking good. They're about to capture it. They're about to capture it. They're about to capture it. They got it.
Total control for the enemy. You've got new zones incoming.
I'm only allowed to feel good about myself in this game for just a little while. Then reality kicks in.
New zones are ready to capture.
Hostiles are capturing a
Got
zone.
the tunnel blocked off with the whole warthog. They're playing smart. Take the long way around. Capture A. Where is A though?
Close to total control.
Zone captured. An ally is claiming a zone.
Capture it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on, hold on to it. Rocket launcher. Take A and start contesting another one. Contesting. Contesting.
Enemy has seized a zone.
I knew it. I knew it. Get in here and do damage. Still failed.
Your enemy is nearing total control.
And we don't want that. We need something fast with a heavy gun.
An ally is claiming a zone. Classic kill.
We're trying to stay up there, perch out and kill us in our own zone.
Your team is close to total control.
Zone captured.
Whole team was up there. I wouldn't have gotten that. There's no vehicle. Here we
Your
go.
team is close to total control.
An ally is claiming a zone.
Eat them up.
The enemy has seized a zone.
Take cover.
The enemy is capturing a zone. Irresistible force, meet object.
Can't lose B.
The enemy is capturing a zone. An ally is claiming a zone.
Come on, come on, come on. Dang.
They won't give it up without a fight.
Shooting at.
5 minutes remaining.
You can't lock down that A. Gotta get A.
Watch that sword.
Good move. Just back up open. Back up. Back it up. Back it up.
Your team is close to total control.
Capture the zone. One of ours is capturing the zone. I do believe this is ours.
Your team is close to total control.
The enemy is capturing the zone.
Your team is close to total control.
That's right. Focus on this. Focus on this. Come on, son. But we cannot just get that last one locked in. We get close and then that A just circles right back around.
Your team is close to total control.
Close ain't gonna cut it, my guy. They're behind us. Okay. Same zone, right? A? Yeah. Where's that C? It's A. Yeah. The shoot had me turned around. Somebody came in behind the cover. See, that's smart playing right there. That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna capture it.
The enemy has seized the zone. They won't give it up without a fight. The enemy is capturing the zone.
And we're about to lose the last zone. Yeah, they got us all. Got us on lockdown for real, son. See how fast they switch it back up.
Zone captured.
I'm not about to bring this out if I don't have anybody to shoot.
The enemy is capturing a zone.
Oh, dang. Ah, son.
Total control.
Lost. Time expired. We held out strong though, but still, lose is well, lose. Loss is a loss. That ain't cutting it. Dang. All right. I'm gonna go back and play something I actually haven't played in a long time. I've gotten through it once, but considering that the sequel's gonna be coming out, 22 deaths. Actually, no, I'm not gonna play that one. I'm not gonna play that one. All right. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Capture the flag. Capture enemy flags to score.
All right. Capture the flag. Let's go. Moving quick, moving hard.
I believe this is ours.
They're not playing. They're not thinking. They're not thinking. And they play smart. Yeah, these guys are a problem. It's gonna be bad. Keep moving, my guy. Keep moving. Stay mobile. Now, see, if we had somebody that was playing smart, we would have loaded up that Warthog. And somebody shooting heavy. Yeah, we would have had 3 people in there. But nobody wants to play passenger. Which tells you right there the team ain't thinking. Not a good sign.
Ground vehicle en route.
It's good with that shot. Oh, I hear a vehicle dropping in. What we got? Ghost. Who want it? I want it. But I need to just use it to cover my... whoever can get in there and get the flag. Get hands on it. Dang. At least it's damaged. Should have held back and just waited for somebody else to show up with a warthog or something. Acted as cover. Where is it?
Look there. Enemy flag carrier.
Good job, my guy.
Gun hijacked. Threat sensor required.
Flag returned to base.
That same ghost is out here causing problems.
We lost another one to that sniper.
Enemy targets are closing in.
Escort. Razorback, yes. I'm gonna need some smart people that are willing to jump in here, though. I'm gonna need them. Let me see. Got these vehicles back here and nobody's paying attention. Alright, we gotta go pick them up because clearly nobody else is going to, unless they have a car.
Enemy returned their flag.
Dang. Alright. Take it back. Don't let them have it. Come on, somebody. Jump in. Just like get a third one. It's going to be a huge problem. Team ain't thinking, man. The team ain't thinking.
An ally returned our flag.
Enemy flag
Where is
carrier
it?
spotted.
Alright.
Repulsor acquired.
Enemy returned their flag.
I see headshots in your view.
I know I didn't hit him. Nah, that wasn't me. But nice if it was, though.
An ally returned our flag.
We've lost a teammate.
You're gonna get killed. He's gonna get killed.
This accolade is well deserved. You're about to be very hot.
Might cut it off a little bit early tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe. Just depends on how my battery's looking. But you know, I think cutting it what? Maybe 10 minutes early ain't too bad anyway. I'm just gonna keep playing it until it's done. Until it's cold. No. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't drive off without having anybody else in it. We should have a gunner too, but you know.
Ground vehicle en route.
The enemy has your flag.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, really couldn't do anything to defend against that anyway. That's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? All right. I'm currently at 2%. Swinging at each other. Nobody's connected.
An ally returned our flag.
I don't want to go for it, eh? Alright. We'll try it. Just focus on getting the kill, huh? Alright. So let's take this back then, because I am not letting it go to waste. Alright, y'all. I've got about 2% left. I'm just going to let it run out, because I've actually got something I'm going to try out anyway, just to make sure I'm doing this right. But if not, if it isn't an option, then actually, y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just going to leave that alone. But this thing might be shutting down, like I said, just a little bit early. Maybe 10 minutes or so, depending on how long this battery holds out. But still been a good night, I would say. Like I said, I'll come back again tomorrow night to cover some additional details about index universal life policies and infinite banking strategies. And you know, of course, anybody that has any questions about anything in particular, I'll be addressing that too. But I'm gonna play this until the battery gives out. I got 1% left, so this should be cutting out probably in the next 2 or 3 minutes or so. And when it does, appreciate you sticking around until the very end. It's always good. That's probably about how long I got left in this match anyway, so that is just fine. But I'll see y'all again tomorrow night, same time, 9 to 11 Eastern. Y'all take it easy. Oh, please get that escort. Please get him up. I should have been paying attention.
Enemy flags in allied hands.
Keep going, my guy. Keep riding. Don't let him get you.
The enemy has your flag.
Enemy flag.
Oh, they played it even smarter than we did. Got off. Ooh, they got him. Got him down.
They've taken our flag. The enemy carrier.
Yeah, but at least he's not in a vehicle. That's the most important thing. We can kill him if he's on foot. And he's not.
Returns their flag.
That is not good. Alright.